Welcome to our channel. Today, we will be discussing Alphabet's, Google, latest development in its own chatbot, Bard, which has been launched in a test version for selected users. Google has been keeping up with competitors such as OpenAI and Microsoft, who are already in the integration testing phase with Bing. Don't forget to like our content and follow our channel for more news. Google has started rolling out its AI chatbot Bard, but it is only available to certain users and they have to be over the age of 18. Unlike its viral rival Chat GPT, it can access up-to-date information from the internet, which is even more challenging, and it has a Google It button that accesses the search. It also name-checks its sources for facts, such as Wikipedia. But Google warned that Bard would have limitations and said it could share misinformation and show bias. This is because it learns from information from the real world, in which these biases currently exist, which means that it is possible for stereotypes and false information to appear in your responses. AI chatbots are programmed to answer questions online using natural and human language. They can write anything from speeches and marketing copy to computer code and essays. When GPT Chat launched in November 2022, it had over 1 million users within a week, said OpenAI, the company behind it. Microsoft has invested billions of dollars in this, incorporating the product into its Bing search engine last month. It also revealed plans to bring a technology version for your Office applications including Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Google has been a slower and more cautious runner in the generative AI race with its version, Bard, released in the US and UK to start. Users will have to register to try it out. Bard is based on Google's language model called Lamda. However, it attracted a lot of attention when one of the engineers who worked on it claimed that its responses were so convincing that he believed it was sentient. Google denied the allegations and he was fired. Google's senior director of product Jack Krawczyk said Bard is an experiment and hopes people will use it as a launchpad for creativity. Much of the media coverage says that AI is the hero, said Krawczyk. I think the human being is the hero and the great language models are here to help unleash creativity. Although Chat GPT's knowledge database only extends to the year 2021, it cannot, for example, answer questions about the recent earthquake in Turkey and Syria. Bard can access current information. He explained to me a news about TikTok being banned from UK government phones, posted on the BBC website some days ago. It is programmed not to respond to offensive prompts and has filters to prevent the sharing of harmful, illegal, sexually explicit or personally identifiable information, but like any method, these protections will occasionally fail, said Zobeen Garamani, Vice President of Research of Google. This is an extremely cautious product launch, move fast and break things in the early days of big tech release. Google is nervous, with good reason to be. For all the excitement around this type of technology, there are horror stories about some of the more disturbing things GPT Chat has been rigged to do, and there are also fears that ultimately these powerful tools, still in their childhood, can be a huge threat to many different types of jobs. There is also, and this is particularly relevant to Google, a theory that chatbots could one day replace the lucrative internet search business altogether. Why wade through pages of search results links when you can just get a well-written answer? Google cannot be left out of the race. Krawczyk and Garamani talked a lot about responsibility and the principles that come with technology. They even told me about the huge data centers powering Bard and how they intend to run them using renewable energy. They revealed that Google was restricting access to 18+ when I asked if students would start using Bard for homework instead of GPT Chat. Teachers warned students not to use chatbots to do their work for them, although some educators have embraced it. Google says it will closely monitor Bard to ensure it adheres to its own AI principles, which include avoiding creating or reinforcing bias. In February 2023, already rushing to provide users with a quick response to the advancement of GPT Chat. Google lost $100 billion after its Bard chatbot made a mistake in an official public demonstration. The chatbot error highlights Google's challenge in its race to integrate the same AI technology that underpins Microsoft-backed GPT Chat into its flagship search engine. Chat GPT is also undergoing tests and has been undergoing adjustments after its integration with Microsoft's search engine, Bing, was launched. After its launch, several reports and prints of conversations began to appear, in which the chatbot gives answers wrong, with insults, fake news and even issues of emotional manipulation. There are even reports of situations in which the search engine even recognized that it spied on Microsoft employees on their webcams. He allegedly accessed the laptop's cameras to manipulate them with the images. That chatbots are here to stay, but the challenges faced by this new technology are extremely relevant and challenging. We hope you enjoyed learning a little more about Google's new chatbot AI, Bard. Despite its limitations, it's exciting to think about the creative possibilities this technology can bring for the future. What about you? What did you think of Bard? Do you believe chatbots like Bard and Chat GPT could completely replace current search buttons? Share your opinion in the comments below, and don't forget to follow us to stay updated on more news about technology and artificial intelligence.